If it's between the hours of 6 to 9 a.m. on a weekday and you're feeling good, honey, then you know you're in the right place. Yes, it is right here on Expresso on S3. And today we are celebrating the fact that from the 4th of March, Skeem is going to be moving from the 6:30 slot to the 7:30 slot on SABC1. And my friend, we decided that we had to bring big guns out here. And you can excuse the pun 100%. I am talking about somebody who is one of the most loved characters from Skeem, who continues to push the margin. And honestly and truly, he inspires so many people because he has done such great things with this one character and has gone on to do other big things outside of Skeem as well. I am talking about a king who was born and raised in Orlando, Soweto, but then he has gone on to do things like graduating from the University of Witwatersrand, and now he's sitting on our couch. Everybody, please welcome to Expresso, Cedric Fourie. Cedric.
Can I just correct? It's actually UCT, Africa's #1. Yes.
Who told me wrong here? Huh?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, just, if Wits was here, I'd let it go.
Oh no. This is the problem with you, UCT people. You'll never let us forget. You'll be like, guys, me as a UCT graduate, I'm just going to the bathroom.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
You know what I learned at UCT? Why?
Cedric. Okay, so a man who was born and raised in Orlando, Soweto.
Absolutely.
Went on to do things in Cape Town, but now in Johannesburg, absolutely killing it and doing the most on Skeem. I mean, I think I need to ask you first and foremost, what made you decide that even though you had your qualification, you still needed to take the route that you took?
So the qualification I got at UCT, I got after getting into TV, actually.
Oh, really?
I do have a corporate background in telecoms. I was in a managerial position there, senior.
Okay, manager.
But I've been doing this even throughout high school. So, there used to be a casting agency on Louis Botha Road called JB Castings.
Yeah.
I was still in high school, wasn't getting paid to be there, but I would go and participate in the theatre performances. Every second Saturday was when we'd perform for smaller crowds.
Yes.
I grew up in a society where there's like stereotypes about, you want to be on TV, you like things, so you can't even express that, this is what I want to do.
Sure.
But I mean, the passion is there. So the passion, I guess, outlived whatever it is that I did for in corporate. So I would still get like a cameo here while having to be at work, then do like a cameo. There's multiple shows that I'm not going to mention that I've been part of.
Yeah.
And then eventually when this break came through, it was well thought of, and the rest was history. I just jumped ship.
But what made you do that with so much confidence? Because, I mean, the entertainment industry is one of the most tricky places to navigate.
It is, which is why then I went and I then continued. I studied business again at UCT. So my business course was in and around the industry. So you need to learn how to milk it as much as possible and don't be one-dimensional, because then you struggle. Yeah. Right? So you need to learn how to milk it as much as possible. I mean, I also do have my own little motion picture company that I run.
Come on.
So, it was an intrinsic move for me in order for me to excel in the career I'm in, business-wise, talent-wise. We're not sleeping. I
love it. I mean, so you aren't sleeping, because you speaking about being one-dimensional. Something that is not one-dimensional is definitely your character, Lehasa. From the 5th season of Skeem, you've only taken it from different heights to other heights. Yeah. And it's so beautiful to see, because I think that it can become so difficult to do that with one character.
Absolutely.
But why do you think then, that you've been able to 100% play so many different parts with this guy and make Skeem what it is today?
I think initially when the character was written, they didn't necessarily have a plan of, in the next 5 years, we'll see this guy here. You take it as it comes. And like I said, with every story, he never comes out the same, which is what I try push for as well, that you see a different, it's just refreshing. It's like almost as if you're being reintroduced to him again.
Yes.
And intrinsically, again, as human beings, we never come out the same in every experience or that we've been through.
Yeah.
So I think for me, that's how you keep taking it a notch higher, and just having him connect to the everyday kind of people, which is your, people going to work, people trying to hustle, people who actually watch the show. So if you have an idea of the kind of audience you have, then it's easier to kind of connect and just keep them captivated. I mean, like I said, it's the everydayness of how he plays himself.
Yeah.
How I play him. That even like when I walk on the street, people are just like, man, we love how this guy can be, a thug in a suit, but the way he is, it's not your typical kind of, staged. Be authentic, So for me, I take it as it comes, and I just flow with the guy, man. I let him. I'm just a vessel for him.
And you've been flowing, honey, but also more than anything else, you've also been doing the most in terms of allowing a lot of people to have Man Crush Mondays come Monday. You know what I mean? So I feel as though, when we talk about on-screen romances, right? They allow people to see you guys almost in a different sense of playing that on-screen romance. romance.
Yeah.
But now, speak to us about the challenges of having an on-screen romance, especially when you have a partner. You know, are there any?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know, there's been, look, the challenges, I guess, for me would not even whether I've got a partner or not at home. It's the challenge is when you're working with someone, especially now, it's interesting times. I mean, gender-based violence is a big thing, you know, like they just spoke about consent, you know, Offense spoke about consent, which is a big thing. And like she said, there's a story coming up about that. But, you know, I play it safe by letting the woman lead. How comfortable are you in how we're going to play this guy, the chemistry and whatever, you know? So it's you get to, if I believe that if a woman feels safe, you know, around you, then she'll then be able to kind of, you know, just stretch it a notch further in terms of how she plays, you know, the love coupleness of you guys, if that's even a word.
But it is now, yes.
Yeah. So for me, I think that was the biggest challenge. But once you guys get the oil, the engine oil, then you guys are just running with this thing, with the story, or, you know, yeah, the chemistry is just there, because you guys already know your boundaries. You guys know, you know, how far we can stretch it, how far we can't stretch it, you know, and which sells the couple as, you know, like, I mean, I'll post my on-screen person right now. People will literally think we're dating in real life.
Just like it happened a few months ago, but it's fine, Cedric, that's okay. Very quickly, before we let you go, sir, we know how busy you are. Any projects that you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, currently I'm about to wrap up a film, but it's like it's not going to play in the country.
Oh, international, darling.
Yeah, it's playing in Europe. I shot something in December that's going to be playing in French-speaking countries.
Yes.
I don't speak French, but this world of story happens. It's supposed to happen in Cape Town, but we kind of shot it here in Joburg. That is supposed to probably come out around October. So yeah, even December I was busy, but it's a film. It's, you know, a lot of some of the stuff that I've been shooting lately, apart from this, is not stuff that you're going to see in the country. Well, I'm hoping it gets somewhere where
I mean, you know, when we leave the country, we'll see it. It's fine. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming through, sir. And we can't wait for Monday, your guys' big day. Yeah. It's a big day indeed, S3 family, because on SABC1, it is going to be happening that Skeem Saam will be moving from 6:30 to 7:30. You got to make sure you're part of it, because remember, #1 in the country. Thank you very much. Right about now, though, right here on your #1 Feel Good Breakfast show, we got to continue with the things that make your morning go.